Well, what's up? So it's been like 8 years since my mother passed away, and today is her birthday. Happy birthday! We need that siren noise right now. And I was making this video on my own at, like just on my computer, and I was just like, let me just fucking do this shit live on YouTube because I could probably just sit there and pause, and I won't have to edit. I could just fucking whatever. And so yeah, I was just thinking about her, what what it's been like since she's gone. It's weird because I have a bunch of like kids now, and I don't know. They ask me sometimes, like they don't ask me about her, but like my fucking like 3-year-old or 4-year-old, he said something, and I was trying to explain to her that she's dead, and they just don't get it. And it's not like I want any kind of weird reaction or anything. I just want, I guess, the finite of it just doesn't hit you when you're a child. I don't know. It's weird, but it's like also weird that I guess this last baby I had was like the easiest one. Didn't really even notice that no parents were there this time. I didn't notice it at all until like days later, and then it didn't even matter anymore. I'm just sitting here though on Monday. All the businesses around me closed up early. Like, don't know if I should close up early. We've been so fucking dead lately. I don't even know what's going on. If you're up there, help a brother out. She's not up there. I think about where she is too, like, because like I'm all fucking weird. I believe in all this esoteric shit, and I just wonder where she is in her journey of uncoiling. Is she into a new life somewhere here on this earth already? Did she move on? When I was a child, she like pointed at this certain constellation in the sky, and my mother was like a Christian, and like if you watched my shit before, you know that like this is a story I've told. And she told me that she pointed to the sky when I was a kid and showed me a constellation and told me that that's where home was. And like that's always just fucked with my head. Like it's always fucked with my head. Like, and it doesn't even fuck with my head in any kind of way, because like when I asked her on her deathbed, like it wasn't even her deathbed, but it was like the weeks prior to it, I asked her about that, and I asked her if she ever remembered that, and she said no. She said she didn't remember at all. And so like, I don't know, it was just like a weird thing to me. And so when I fucking die, I'm going there. Like that's where I'm heading, and I don't think that's where she's gonna be, because like I said, she didn't even remember it. But I just fucking wonder, I wonder, all kind of shit. I had this thought this one night, right? And I was like, damn, so what if you live your whole fucking life, okay? You live your whole fucking life like most people live their whole life. And boom, you die, right? Then you come back into the same fucking thing. Like it's the same life again, okay? But this time you're like your best friend, or you're so and so, like, or like, and you just go through the list of all the people but you have to come back as each one of them. And so in turn, you have to come back as a friend of each one of them and each one of them, until eventually you just come back as everybody in the same experience in the same time period. I don't know, for some reason that's like a fun thought for me. Like, you see how fucking crazy that could be? I mean, that's how you would know, like, everyone. They say God's omnipotent, right? And I think that spirit lives within all of us. They have a saying in like Egypt, and well, I don't know about if they say it now, but in Egyptian culture, from the ones we know in history, right? Many cultures have probably moved into that fucking land over throughout time, right? But from the Egyptian culture, they used to say, one sun, many rays. And like, so that kind of like always, I guess maybe, I don't know if I knew that before I had this thought or after, but it just like triggered me to think, like that could be the game, you know? When they talk about a soul, in church, like, I don't think they know what they're talking about. I don't know that I'm going to go merge with everything else in this universe when I'm done, but I know I'm not going to be here. I just have a lot of confidence in that. So anyway, let's go back to my mother, right? Like, so, it's funny to me though, because stop me if I already did this, but I went, onto Facebook and, I wasn't going to post anything about her, like on social media. I've done that before. And it's like when I did it before, I was like, it's not for me, it's for her. It's just like a way to honor them, even though they won't ever fucking see it and all this shit. But today I was just like, why would I do that this time? Like, because it just feels like the attention gets brought to me and not to her. And so then, I wasn't going to do anything, and I got on Facebook and I saw it was her birthday. So I went to her timeline, whatever it's called, and I wrote her a little note. And like, it was really nice because it took me like fucking 25 minutes, honestly, and I didn't cry till it was over and I reread it. I think it was right at the end, like when I said my last word, a little tear came down on the left side. And then I reread it, and then like a few more tears came out. And that felt really good because I don't think I ever really cried about her too much. I think I had like one moment. And I mean, I know that bitch wouldn't want me to cry, but it just felt nice to not, I guess, stuff it down inside this time. I don't know. Like, I don't cry. I don't cry very much. I didn't cry at her funeral. I didn't, nothing. So it was kind of nice to, not feel like a psychopath, I guess. But I thought to myself, like, because I thought the same thing. I know that people that we're both friends with are gonna see this shit. A lot of people from our church, and actually, like one of my childhood friends saw it, and like actually my first best friend ever. And her mom used to babysit me and spank me and all this shit. And everybody thought we were gonna get married, but like, dude, we were in like the first grade. Wasn't happening. And but like I thought to myself, like, oh, people are gonna see this, and it's like I don't really want that, to be a thing. But like while I was writing it, and it took me this long ass, amount of time, I got to like think about her and like soak her in, and it's like I'll never do that. I have this piece of plastic, and I didn't really realize it's been 8 years, but I have this fucking like piece of plastic that she had, and it has her last hoodie in it, and I haven't opened it yet. And like, because I know that when I do open it, her smell is going to come out, and I'm going to get one last whiff, and that's it. And that's it. And it won't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters after that. Like, once I open it up, I know I'm going to get one smell, and I'm going to try to take two smells, and it's not going to fucking work. It's not going to work at all. And so I guess I don't know what I'm waiting for or when. Like I told myself 1 year I was going to do it on Christmas. But I guess my like focus has changed, you know. It's all my fucking kids. Yeah. I don't know. I still have all of her stuff. She was like she told me that she was gonna she told me that I was gonna have a garage sale like as soon as she died. And I was like, I like kind of was like, you know, mad a little bit. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? We would never do something like that. Well, you know, I just told her, I said, I wouldn't do that. I was like, I'm very sentimental, you know, and I am. And so, like, I have like my closet, I have my own bedroom at my house. You know, my wife has the master bedroom and I just sleep in a different one. And my whole closet is just like family stuff. Like, it's just family shit. Like, and in my room, I have this massive fucking like Tupperware thing that's just full of photo albums because she was like a big photo albumer. And she wasn't wrong though. Like we did have a fucking garage sale pretty quick. It was like maybe a month. It wasn't a week, but it was like it was pretty quick. You know, but I was already like preparing before she died. I was already starting to go through stuff, and I had been through this with my father, my grandparents, my great grandfather. And so I saw like when I was a child, I like realized I was in this dumpster at my grandpa's house, and the family was throwing shit in the dumpster, and I'm up there, and I'm supposed to be crushing the shit so it can get more room in there, right? But I'm not crushing anything. I'm just like I'm kind of looking through shit. I mean, I'm smashing some shit, but I'm just like looking through stuff, and I was like 15 or something like that. Oh yeah, I took some acid that day. That's right. I had taken acid, and I was in this fucking dumpster. I totally forgot about that part. I was in this dumpster, and I was watching them just all throw everything from my great grandfather's life away, like things that were meaningless to them. You know, like they went through his house with stickers and put stickers because he had a big family. I mean, like a massive family. We used to have the biggest Thanksgivings, and like massive, massive. And what was it? He said, oh, they went through their house putting on stickers on every fucking thing, right? Stickers, stickers, stickers. And people put stickers on TV. That they had one of those TVs that was like fucking made out of wood. Like the fucking TV was made out of wood, and it was like this fucking wide. And for those of you who can't see, that's like probably 3 feet or something. And this fucking wide, you know, this fucking tall. I mean, like it was so fucking massive that you would set shit on top of your TV, like. Not like how we do now, where we put our TV on top of a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like it was completely backwards, and they always were on the ground because they were massive. And like, I mean, somebody wanted that, you know. And I watched them like throw away like these, you know, plastic boxes he had made where he like fucking melted the plastic together, and it was like he did a lot of these, and I just threw away shit that I thought was so fucking cool. And so when I finally got my chance, you know, I was like one of the last people to like, go through there. I took like his art books. I took his jumpsuits. He used to wear like one piece fucking mechanical, you know, garage type shit. I don't know what you call it. And I took those. I took a lot of his clothes. But I took like books, clothes, little pieces of plastic, just meaningful shit that meant something to me. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like when I was in that dumpster, though, I realized that like you spend your whole life gathering all this shit, and then your family just has to throw it all away. And I don't know, it's a little bit ironic, right? Like it's a little bit interesting. Yeah, it's a little interesting to see that kind of stuff happen. But I realized like it's what you have in this life doesn't matter. Like none of your shit matters. None of your stuff. Nothing. And so like when my mom was dying, like I did the same thing. We just went through all her shit. And we did have a garage sale fucking 2 weeks after, a month after. She had like baskets and stuff. Like she had all kind of shit. And so we just had to get fucking rid of it. We couldn't keep it anymore. Hold on, I think a customer's here. All right, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Oh no, she's going somewhere else. No, she's going here. All right, later.
Right.
Hey.
I was talking to the young lady. I think